All right, working with bridge design, and the first thing I'm going to do is close out of the tip of the day, click OK, and then you don't have to worry about step 1 or step 2. When you get to step 3, depending on what you're working with, if we're working with standard abutments, you can choose the deck elevation. I typically like it to go lower. Doesn't matter if you want it to go higher. Just know if it's higher, you're saving money now, but you're going to spend more money later. Whereas if it goes lower, you're spending more money now, but you're going to save on materials later. So I like to go somewhere in the middle. I'll go 8 meters. Click next. Step 5, I'm going to click the through truss worn template. You can pick any of these templates. Doesn't matter. And then finish. And so here's my bridge. The first thing I need to do is get the joints. So I'm going to place my joints. I don't need to put any joints down here because they're already there. Then I'll select members. Click, drag, release, click, drag, release, click, drag, release, all the way across. So I'm making my bridge. Once I get all the way to the end, I'll do the top, release. So you can see now my bridge is $278,000. I'm going to test and see if it works. Notice the dark red up here at the top, the dark blue down here, but here in the middle it's pretty white, which means that there's not a lot of stress on these members here. So I'm going to come back through and I'm going to hold my control button down and select all these ones here in the middle. When I select them, I'm going to change them from 140 by 140 to I'm going to change it to 120 by 120. See if that works. As the bridge goes across, still good. I'm going to keep changing. So I'm going to change these ones in here. Actually, just these ones, because they were all still pretty strong, and I'm going to change them to 100 by 100. And maybe I'll try and make them hollow tubes. Didn't work, so I need to come back. I'm going to change this one, and make them solid tubes again. Test it. Alright, that didn't work. So I'm going to come back through here. And I'm going to keep these hollow tubes, so I'm going to make them 110 by 110. So that worked. Good. So now I'm going to come back through. I'm going to select these here, change them to 120 by 120. Select these ones here, same thing, 120 by 120. Select these ones up here, 120 by 120. Select these ones here, 120 by 120. Try that. Didn't work, so I need to go back through. Select this one, select this one. Now change them back up to 140. But as I keep going through, I'm changing all these a little at a time. A little adjustment every time makes the bridge cheaper. And I'm going to keep adjusting things until I get it to be the appropriate price. So I'm real close now. I'm going to go back in. Hopefully I can change this here. Make these a hollow tube, and it'll work. Nope, didn't work. So make it the solid tube. I'm going to change it to 110 by 110. See if it works. Done in under 240,000.